What's going on, vinyl community? Welcome to another Sunboxing with the Record Spinner. In today's episode, I'm going to be doing an unboxing of a long-awaited release, and that is The Beach Boys, Feel Flows, The Sunflower and Surf's Up Sessions, 1969 to 1971. This is a release that has been in the works for a number of years. Supposedly, certain parties of the band didn't want it to come out, but needless to say, it is finally here. This box set is centered around two of the Beach Boys' most beloved and artistic albums. Honestly, Sunflower and Surf's Up are just perfect records. It's them being as truly artistic as they possibly can be amidst the changing times of the late 60s giving into the early 70s. And there is a lot of stuff in this box set. So right off the bat, we're going to start off with the hype sticker, which says 4 LPs, 44 previously unreleased tracks, 7 previously unreleased songs, rare photos, new essay, and collectible litho, as you can see there. And also, I just absolutely love this sort of cartoonish kind of artwork. It is just absolutely eye-catching. And here is the track list of the 4 LP box set, and there is a lot of stuff there, as you can see. Aside from just the 2 albums that make up this set, there is just a bunch of other different new mixes and demos and live tracks and all kinds of stuff, and we are going to dig our way in. I am going to be taking the shrink wrap off, and we are going to be digging our way through the contents and see what entails with this box set. This is absolutely exciting indeed. Now, I should mention that I originally planned on showing this box set on the release date of, it was August 27th, I want to say, on a Friday. I ordered a lot of copies of every possible variant at my record store, The Rock Shop, but unfortunately we did not get them on release date, and so I kind of stockpiled on the 4 LP box so I can have it soon for myself as well as the store, and also to show you guys. So better late than never. So here we are, and the shrink wrap is off. So as you can see here, overall nice bit of spot varnish finish on the front with the text as well as the artwork there, and then there's the back as well. Nice bit of design there. Spot varnish around the text and the album covers. And let's see what is inside first. So first up we have the album Sunflower. There they are with the band members and their kids and such. And on this album, track list wise, you have This Whole World, which is one of Brian Wilson's best compositions. Add Some Music to Your Day. That was the big single on here. Got to Know the Woman is just a great kind of funky type of tune. Let's see what else is on here. All I Want to Do, which is probably one of Mike Love's very few highlights. Considering how problematic he can be, that is a rather nice track from him. The song Forever from Dennis Wilson is perhaps one of the huge highlights on this album, and if you are a Full House fan, you might remember that song quite vividly. Our Sweet Love is good fun. Cool Cool Water, which stems from the Smile sessions. And what is interesting is for the first LP here, they have the album in sequence, but then at the end of each side A and side B, there are some bonus tracks. So they kind of add some tracks onto the flow of the album, and then when you flip it over, it goes back to the album, and then you get some more bonus tracks. So kind of interesting how they do that. I mean, I guess they're trying to squeeze as much content as they can within the confinements of 4 LPs, which that's quite daunting to think that you would have space constraints in 4 LPs. But yeah, so here is the back, which is designed just like the original album, and you can see the track list there. So you can kind of see what I mean, how they have the bonus cuts added with the flow of the album. But then you also get another LP of different original mixes, new remixes done in 2020, alternate mixes, bits of string sections, background vocals, some live cuts, some very interesting stuff indeed. So This is going to be a very fun listen. And I also love how on the back, if you can see the technical notes there, how it kind of tells like which microphones were used, what kind of tape recorder, engineering, notes and such, just for those kind of, I don't want to use the term geeks, but for those out there that want to dig deeper beyond just, the musicality and the instrumentation of the Beach Boys, you can dig into the sort of more behind the scenes, recording aspects of it, which is always nice. But here is the gatefold cover, faithfully replicated, which is always nice. And inside we have the record stored in paper sleeves. Not too big of a fan of those, but these will go in nice anti-static sleeves. And just by looking here, of course, does replicate the Brother Records Capitol label right there. I believe this was originally released on Reprise, so they instated the Capitol there. I'm guessing because Capitol bought out the Beach Boys catalog. And just by looking in the dead wax, not seeing any indication as to where it was pressed, but I see a CB, which means that it was mastered by Chris Bellman over at Bernie Grumman Mastering. So, and I believe he also did the vinyl mastering for the Smile Sessions record that I have in my collection, and that was done quite well as well, so that is awesome to see. And then here is the other LP. These are all the bonus cuts. You can see it right there. Very nice, and I can already tell, just because the records are stored in these paper sleeves, that there is a bit of scuffing involved, which doesn't affect playback. It's not a huge concern to me, but you would think that, hopefully the records could be in nice, like, polyline sleeves and whatnot. But here, check this out. So we have an insert which says, "Add Some Music," which I'm not sure if "Add Some Music" was the original working title of Sunflower, because I remember there's a little bit of history with Sunflower, how it was going to be a little bit different than what it turned out to be. I don't know the history right off the top of my head, but I believe this was perhaps a proposed cover. Either that or this is just some mock-up. I don't know, but it's a nice thing to have. So that goes back in here, if it wants to go back in the sleeve. Bear with me, guys, and then we will dig into the rest. Actually, I'm just going to put this down and I'll deal with it later. So, next up in the box, Surf's Up, 1971. On this album, we have Don't Go Near the Water, Long Promised Road, which is a great tune, Disney Girls, Bruce Johnston's shining moment with the Beach Boys, Student Demonstration Time, Mike Love doing a kind of protest rally kind of song, which is kind of interesting, based on Riot and Cell Block Number 9, Feel Flows, which is where the box set gets its name, and then, gosh, Till I Die, one of Brian Wilson's best moments ever, and the title track, Surf's Up, which is perhaps the centerpiece of the whole Smile album from '67 that got abandoned. And then in terms of bonus cuts, there's a live version of Disney Girls, backing vocals of Feel Flows, an a cappella version of Till I Die, which I am very excited to hear. We also have some completely unreleased tracks, such as It's a New Day, Big Sir, which was one of the singles that they released leading up to the release of the box set, Help Is on the Way, Wouldn't It Be Nice to Live Again. Then we have some new mixes, some original stereo mixes from 1970, a piano demo of Till I Die, which I'm very excited to hear as well, backing vocal excerpts, and some live versions of some tracks, including a live version of Surf's Up from '73, which exciting to hear. I mean, gosh, I'm just excited for everything in this box set. As you can tell, I absolutely adore this period. So here is the back, which lists all the tracks here. And here is the gatefold. Now, I believe the original album came with just an insert that opened up and you had this design in there. Or unless some copies are out there with gatefolds that have all the lyrics there, which is pretty cool. Has everything. And once again, you can catch it on camera. I'm trying to get the angle right, but you can see that there's some technical notes there, which is always a good bit of fun, so you can learn more about the recording process. And let's take this out. Get it in focus. There's the center label. Definitely give these records a nice brush, because I do see some paper flakes on them. Not knocking it down entirely, I'm just saying they're icky. And here is the other LP with all the bonus cuts. So that is the bonus LP of Surf's Up. So obviously, as you can tell, all aspects of the original artwork are faithfully replicated, and I think it's nice that they went ahead and stored the albums in their own sleeves with their own respective covers and such, which is a nice touch. And actually, come to think about it, the collectible lithograph that was referenced in the on the hype sticker is this, because it did come just in the Sunflower album. There's no insert for Surf's Up, so this is the lithograph in question. And now we get into the book. And there is a nice outtake photo from the Sunflower cover session. And let's see, we're going to open it up just like this. That is a very cool live shot of the band there playing at, looks like it's a baseball stadium of sorts. Lots of liner notes. An absolutely cool shot of the band right there. I mean, this is just, I can tell from just how it's designed, this is going to be a nice thing to flip through as you listen to the box set. And of course, a stone cold American genius, Mr. Brian Wilson. Fantastic man. There's Carl. Another live shot. There's Mike Love. So, lots of cool photos here that I have never seen before. There's Dennis. Wow, wow, wow. Al Jardine. Another cool band shot there. Seriously, like, this is a treasure trove for any diehard Beach Boys fan. Seriously, I mean, if you love this period, then this box set is a must-own. Now, I should say there are numbers of different variations, and look, there's even a scan of a tape box. For every type of Beach Boys fan, there's a version out there of this set, because there is just a standard 2 CD version, a standard 2 LP version, and then for us uber diehards, there's the 4 LP box, and then there is a big CD box, which has more than the vinyl box. So, lots and lots of stuff to sink your teeth into. And then we have some scans of the album artworks. And then it kind of breaks down the albums a little bit. There's a nice contact sheet with individual band photos. And there's a band photo there. There's some pictures of the band in the studio. And I believe most of these photos, or at least some of them, can be seen in the gatefold of the Surf's Up album, because they do look familiar. Those photos do. There's the band members right there, and there's Brian wearing his bathrobe. Kind of not the best time for him mentally, but musically these guys were on top of their game. There's some liner notes from Mark Linnett, who was the sort of Beach Boys audio historian guru. Kind of gives some insight. And we even have, let's see, what do we have here? Oh, nice. So it even tells you where, like, the basic tracks were recorded of all of the tracks off of Sunflower, which is pretty cool. Gives you some insight and liner notes on the bonus cuts, even with Surf's Up, which is pretty cool. Gives you some ideas. Cool. More scans of tape boxes, which is really cool. Got some lyrics here. Wow, check that out. Handwritten lyrics for Surf's Up. Phenomenal. Van Dyke Parks, phenomenal lyricist. And here we have, let's see, what do we have here? Looks like we have the Add Some Music lithograph that I just showed you, and the original painting that consists of the Surf's Up album cover, which is pretty cool. Some closing credits. And here is the back with that cursive Beach Boys logo. So awesome, awesome, awesome. I am super excited to dig into this box set. And wait, wait a sec. So that, holy crap. I'm going to correct myself. This is not the lithograph. This is the lithograph. Check that out. That is a very cool piece right there. Awesome band photo. Interesting how they just kind of have Brian just plastered there from the sunflower gatefold, but that is really, really awesome. And I like how they even have the Brother Records logo design there as well, which is really awesome. So this is very, very cool. Now, I wonder if they'll do another box set style treatment similar to this for perhaps the Carla and the Passions record and the Holland album. Of course, that's kind of getting towards the end of their, to me, their true artistic period, and then you got 15 Big Ones, and everything's just kind of, you know, common territory from there on. But regardless, in terms of what the future holds, I'm going to live in the now, and I'm going to be spinning this box set on the turntable, and I am so, so excited to. And that right there is my unboxing of the Beach Boys Feel Flows Sunflower and Surf's Up Sessions box set. If you enjoyed this video, please go ahead, give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and if you want to support this channel, be sure to check me out on Patreon. See you guys in the next video, and most importantly, keep the records spinning.